Well, the weekend's league programme kicked off at Stadium MK as the in-form MK Dons took on Hartlepool, with Pools, of course, still under the temporary charge of Mick Wadsworth. Well, the Dons were unchanged for the third straight game, with former Pools loanee Lewis Guy starting on the bench. Hartlepool, meanwhile, were forced into their first team change in 6 games. With James Brown and Joe Gamble both injured, in came Ritchie Humphreys and new signing Fabian Yantorno. Martin Fisher takes you through the action.
Came off Liddle, but it falls into the path of Chadwick. Easter breaking to his right, and that's the ball through for Easter. Chance! Great stop by Flinders. Lovely running off the ball by Jermaine Easter, the Welsh international. Fabulous weight on the pass here by Chadwick, and Flinders out to smother. First real chance of the game, and Easter is denied. I know Hamann can only turn that behind. Good work there by Yantorno, who closed down the clearance by Woodards. And Hartlepool claimed their second corner of the game. Collins and Liddle both coming up from the back. And Boyd again is standing right in front of David Martin. He was penalised the last time for that. Lewington got the touch. Good defending by Lewington, but the pressure's still on. And it's going to come in big and long from Sam Collins. Down for Humphreys, he can hit them and has! Whistles wide from Ritchie Humphreys. Just a couple of yards wide from Ritchie Humphreys. Murray, now Sweeney, on towards Monkhouse. Throw in rather than a corner. Collins with the ball in then. Could go anywhere. Martin has to be decisive and wasn't to Monkhouse. But there is relief for MK Dons because the ball, I think, had just gone out of play as Monkhouse thumped it back into the middle. Came off Boyd there, and the ball is just over the line, isn't it? Chadwick might be relieved as it struck his shin and went in. He's been here, there and everywhere in his coaching career, Mick Wadsworth, from Carlisle to the Democratic Republic of Congo. Now he's in charge at Hartlepool. Hartlepool seem happy enough to let Doumbe have the ball. Chadwick, if there is a match winner, you sense that he will be involved. And a real opportunity here for MK Dons, and it's there! Guy, the scorer, set up by Bulldog. 13 minutes from time. The man off the bench pokes home for MK Dons. His second goal of the season. Chadwick prompting the move. The offside trap was beaten. Horwood, the left-back, playing 2 on. And when Bulldog pulls it back, Guy attacks it near post. And for all their stubborn resistance, Hartlepool are undone and now have to do some attacking of their own. There's the flick on, and Lewington's lost his man and tugged him back. Now, was that spotted by the officials? Well, the referee has come across, Craig Pawson. He looked the last man to me, Dean Lewington. And if that's the interpretation of the assistant referee far side and the man in the middle, the MK Dons skipper could be walking here. Dean Lewington waits with some trepidation. It is the red card. I have to say, I think that is the right decision. Lewington was struggling to keep up with the runner and held him back. Lewington had just switched off for a moment. And that makes the last 7 or 8 minutes here very interesting. Monkhouse. Chadwick across. Tackle was as clean as a whistle. Flung across by Horwood. Headed back across. That looked a push. That looked a pull by O'Hanlon on Sweeney, and somehow he's got away with that. Have a look at this again as it's headed back across the face of goal. O'Hanlon tugs the shirt of Sweeney. That's a penalty, and it could quite easily have been another red card. Look at the run by Leven. Chadwick free on this right-hand side, but guy didn't get his head up. End-to-end stuff now. Murray. Full weight in the middle. Good ball in. Collins is in there, and it's just pushed wide. It's all a bit too little, too late for the visitors. 100% home record is still intact for Carl Robinson and MK Dons.
It was a well-deserved 3 points. Last sort of 10 minutes, they made it extremely difficult for us. Two of our full-backs went on. We had the right winger playing at right back, a centre midfield player dropping at left back, a striker playing at right wing, and the hunger and desire to hold on was to their credit, and I thought we deserved that 3 points.
We were very disciplined, apart from one loose pass which led to the goal, so that was disappointing. But then the game really swung on the decision late on, you know, because it was in everybody's mind, even Carl, you know, the MK managers just come to me when I was doing another interview and said it was a definite penalty. So what can you do? There's nothing I can do about that now. It's a shame.